Welcome to another episode. Except this isn't an episode. This isn't an episode. Well, it is actually an episode, but it's not. It's not the. My cat is sitting on my counter. Get off. Alright, sorry about that. This video, I'll be showing you how to use command blocks. It's not confusing, trust me. If it'd be confusing, then I wouldn't have learned it. Simple, right? So now you believe me. Don't worry about that. I put that earlier. Don't worry why I have extremely speed. It just helps me. I like it. And if you ever want an explanation for what that is, it's actually my roller coaster over there. I don't know. We had a roller coaster build challenge or whatever. Mine isn't very good. You know what? Yeah, I'll show you it at the end of the video. Watch till the end. Okay, so I'll be showing you how to type in a command in Bedrock Edition on your phone. But, you know, the command block also is on PC. If you're using Java Edition, it'll look a little different, but it has the same things. Simply open chat if you want to do it. As you can see on the above, it says chat and commands. Just type in / and then you can type in any command you want. As you can see, there's ability, always day, camera shake. There's all these things up here. Those are the commands. I'll teach those in another video, but how to use a command block. This looks extremely confusing, and even because you can change the colors of it. And there's so many settings down here. Look. All this nonsense. It's not confusing! What did I tell you at the first start of the video? Anyway, I'm going to set this to normal. We're going to do a command. I'm going to put a button on this. You can set it to always active, which means it'll always do it, or needs redstone, which means you press this button and it will do it. Which I'm going to put it on needs redstone. Now, let's not pay attention to all these settings. Let's pay attention to this command input. This is where you will put your command. And right here, you can put a /, but you don't need to. It doesn't matter if you put a / or not, because it already knows it's a command. So I'm going to put a /, just, you know what, I'm not. There's one command that's probably the easiest command. It's /say. And it just says things. That's it. If you look at the top left, you can see it just says hello with an exclamation mark. Now the reason there's an exclamation mark is because this command block is not named. Well, not really named, but you see where it says hover note? This is where you can name your command. You can name it anything. You can even name it what it is. Command block. Now, as you can see, it shows up whenever I'm selecting it. If I'm not, it won't show up, but it will there. Now if I click it, it says command block. Hello. This is not very interesting. This is the most easiest command ever. Let me tell you the other things. So that's how to name it. That's where you put the stuff. This will copy it, except I can't paste on the iPhone. I don't know why. This will just make a bigger box so you can see it better. Oh, whoops. I see, and then you can press that minus on the top right. That's the same thing, that's a copy. There's a minus on the top right, and you can click. Then there's a previous output. This will say what it did, and it'll say completed command correctly, or found this, or executed this command, and sometimes it'll be an error, a syntax error, expected thing at blah blah blah. I don't know. I've seen a lot of errors in my time. That's why. That's why I know. So that's the basics. Now you can even see that at S, at P, at R, at A, at E, that equals what it says. that means like to select players. Like the /clear command just clears your inventory. You'd say /clear and then one of those, or just the name of a player. Usually it's /clear at s, which is yourself, because you want to clear your inventory or whatever. Anyway, this block type is really simple. Impulse will just do it one time when you click the button. Repeat will do it as long as the button is clicked. So like, yeah, see? And you can even put a lever here. And it will keep on going forever. You can't actually see it, but it's completely going on forever. See, my whole chat is filled, so I'm gonna stop. You can't actually see it because it keeps on going, and it's like, I don't know how to explain it. And chain is only to be used with multiple command blocks. So like chain can be, if you want to activate multiple command blocks at the same time, you could do this, and then you can make it a chain. But when you use chain command blocks, you have to make sure they're on always active. And when you use chain command blocks, you can say one that's conditional. So if there's some commands that just test for stuff, and like let's say this one is correct, then this one will do whatever is on it and the rest. But if this one is not true, this one and no matter what the rest is will not activate. So like if this said /test for at E, it would test for anything, like any mob or me, which of course would always be true if you're playing and there's animals there. So it's impossible for that not to be true unless you exit the world, which makes the command block off. So it's impossible for it to be true. So that's a stupid command. Oh, and also, I forgot to add this in the video, but when you're using chain command blocks, they have to be pointing in the same exact direction. If they it don't work. And remember, always active. They have to be always active. Alright, back to the video. But if you say, like, there's many commands. By the way, at E just means all entities, as you can see on the bottom. Entity is that, or me, but you can outcode yourself by saying type equals exclamation. It's confusing, guys. Don't worry about it right now. So that's what conditional means. It also changes the size. So those are like, those are like the 3 commands. And there's also in a command that is all the way down here. You can see these delay and ticks. Now this ticks is like 20 ticks is 1 second. It's time. So this will just do it in the time. And if it's in a repeat, it will do it every time there's like 20 ticks. Like you said, 20 ticks were just 1 second. It'll do it every 1 second. If you set this to 20, and you set this as a repeat, this execute on first tick means that whenever you activate it, will it execute right now, or will it wait 20 ticks and then execute, and then wait 20 ticks and execute? Or will it execute first and then delay execute? So that's what that means. Usually you might want to turn that off most of the time, I think. Because I don't know what you're doing, so I have no idea. So those are command blocks. I don't think there's anything else. Cancel just cancels whatever you put in there. Previous output, I don't know why it can be turned off. It even says block type impulse, condition unconditional, redstone, always active. And so if it's on a repeat, and then it's always active, it will just keep on going forever. And if it's a really confusing command, it might crash your game. And be careful with command blocks, but if you ever get stuck and you can't go to your command block to turn it off, or if you're like world stuck, You can always type the command. Hang on, let me get it real quick. I've done a lot of things in this world. Yeah, I don't think I can get it. It's just /game roll command blocks enabled, which kind of looks like command block enabled, but it's command blocks enabled. And then you can set it to false, which will turn off all command blocks and they won't do anything anymore. But make sure you turn them back on once you're turning that command block off or whatever. But sometimes you can't even type them at command, so just be careful whenever using that repeat feature and always active. And trust me, I've completely ruined some worlds by trapping myself and never being able to use them again. So don't do that. Be really careful. I'm serious. I'm gonna set it back to true because I need my command blocks. And if you ever have a command block that is a testing command block that will like test if true, if you want to test if true, you can use that. And that will power on if it's true or not. Even if the command block is off, it will keep on if the last command was correct, or off if the last command was off, not correct, or whatever you're putting in your command for. So that's pretty much it. Yes, you can just use redstone and blah blah blah, activate it, just like that, or you can use always active. You can even use a /execute command, which will only do some commands like if, but that's only one use of the /execute. There's so many things with /execute. Let me just show you the look at all of that. Align, anchored, as, at, facing, in, position, rotated, run. I don't really understand execute run because all it does is run a normal command. Like this. See? If I typed in just say hi, it would do the same thing as execute run say hi. It's the same thing. What's the point? Anyway. I don't understand. But you can even do it as like this entity right here. I'll go ahead and select it. You can say execute as at E, which would actually be all entities. We only want one, so you do this crazy thing, and then you say C equals 1. And then because I count as an entity, we don't want me, we say comma type. This is kind of crazy for you, just don't worry about it. That exclamation mark means not like player. That just selects the type of entity. Don't worry about it, I will teach you in another video. And then we can run say hi. See cow hi. The cow said hi. Thanks, but now I'm gonna kill you. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna kill the cow. But whoever I'm closest to, it will just say hi now. Wandering trader hi. Trader llama hi. Sheep hi. It's actually kind of funny. You can force anyone to say hi. And you can do some crazy things with the /execute command, but I might do that in another video. That'll be the end of this video. You can watch another video about command blocks like the /say. I already told you the /say. There's not a video about that. I don't know if you might want to because it's really confusing, but you can watch the /execute video if it's up yet. I don't know, I might be too tired. It's probably up already. I don't know. Just watch a video. Watch any video. Please. Please. I have a family. Of course I have a family. Everybody has a family. Why do people even say that? Because like you always have a family. Alright, that's it. Bye.